Let's try this now. What is up, y'all? One doing hello. Don't know who I am. My name is Archer. Okay. Saturday, but it's just a case. I didn't do day one, what I expect. So, but I did. So I wanted to take yesterday off, and I can't hear me. There we go. I did not realize I wasn't even up. It's my That's making a difference. Got it. Cool. Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So, but I am back tonight. Again, apologies for not being live yesterday, but like I said, or like I attempted to say, but I don't think anybody heard me. I had got my COVID vaccine, and the side effects of the vaccine kind of kicked me butt. But I am back and better than ever. So tonight we're going to pick up on our Pokemon Go, or no, not Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sword Let's Play. As you can see at the bottom, I'll let them scroll by for a little bit longer, just to give everybody a chance to view them. just upcoming announcements. We got a mini message tomorrow from me during our worship service on our Bethany United Methodist Church channel, which you can either join us in person 10:30 p.m. or 10:30 a.m. To grab your seat. I'm starting a new series called Shock Value. So I just wrapped up the numbers of Lent for Easter. Now we're going to talk about the 2 weeks between Easter, 2 stories after the Easter story ended, and we're going to talk about the shock value of it all. And then on Wednesday, week 6 of Minecraft Meditations will be up. It's the 14th at 6 p.m. And then Friday, we pick back up on Friday, I promise, for the Let's Chill Part 5, or Pokemon Sword Part 5. So I'm going to take that off. And I think, I don't know about you guys, but I think we are ready to play some Pokemon. So let's get it going. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday. Like I said, I am feeling a whole lot better. Thank you for bearing with me and just kind of letting me have that day off. But I needed it tremendously. I will also give 2 prefaces here. I'm working on some uploads in the background. They're like 80% done. I think 77% done. So we get some jitteriness, we get some lag during the stream. That's why also, fun fact, it's about to storm where I am. So if my power goes out, knock on wood, praying it doesn't, and my stream ends early or my internet crashes, you'll know why. I can't really blame Comcast for that. I have to blame Mother Nature. So there you go. Hopefully you guys are hearing everything. Oop, no you're not. Let me check on something really quick. I got a new capture card today, or over the week, fun fact. So now you guys should be able to at least hear the game. Hopefully. So, because who knows anymore. Give me 1 more second. Setup. I'm still learning how to do my setup for streams again. I'm sorry, I'm falling apart at the seams. Give me a quick sec. Do this. Select. No, that's not what I wanted. This one. And I need you. Dashboard. Perfect. That's what I wanted. So make sure if you're in chat, say hello, and let's talk all night long. I will be live until 9, or no, I'm sorry, I will be live until midnight like I usually am. Where did we leave off? Because I forgot, I have not played this in 2 weeks now. And I am just so far out of it. We got Chad, the ultimate Chad. Okay, so this is okay, we're fighting a fire boss, right? It's been way too long. Like I said, I have been... Oh, it's the rock Pokemon. That's right. I have to do some grinding. And I didn't do that. I remember now. I'm a little caught up. Did I do this patch? Now I can't remember. Lead card. I don't know where I've left off. I have 4 badges. So I did this one, right? Oh, it's the fairy one. It's the one back here that I have to do. That's Balinea. Okay. Oh, yeah, because we... Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm catching up, I promise. So, but I think if I remember correctly, we have to do some grinding. Which is fine. So I'd say let's go do that. Let's actually go do that in the forest. So as I said, hopefully everybody has had a good Saturday. Hopefully you all had a good Friday night without me. If you didn't, I apologize, but there's not much I can do. So, but we are just going to progress like we normally do. We're just going to do some grinding for the first little bit. The one downside about my new capture card now is the fact that I can't plug my headphones in anywhere. So I can't hear the audio. I haven't figured out how OBS will let me do that. It's the one downside to it all, but that's okay. I'm at least okay with that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm at least okay with it. Also, apologies if you can hear my air conditioner running in the background. It is humid in my room, and I can't stand humidity. So bear with me on that. But, oh, as I said, did I not kill him? So yeah, let's try... I almost feel... I don't know how much easier that would be. Nah. No, because that's just, I think that's just a long journey. I almost am considering going back to the wild area outside of the main city and just doing the layers, because I know those give like XP potions, I think. Gosh, it has been way too long since I've actually played this. Again, it has been almost 2 full weeks since I've played this. Because last week, for Spring Break Stream Week, which I really hope you enjoyed too, but we didn't play for our Stream Week, so it just has thrown me off. So it's weird how this game's playthrough has been, because it's been a case of, you know, streaming it for a week, taking a break, streaming for 2 weeks, taking a break, and now I'm, knock on wood, streaming it until we're done. So it is definitely just odd to be back here, but I'm happy. I'm way happy about it. We're halfway done with it. Well, technically halfway done with the game. All we need is 4 more gym badges. Well, I think that was the issue. I don't have Pokemon that are weak to or strong against Fairy, because I think that's what that gym is, right? It's a Fairy gym? I don't remember. I think so, because we're in the Fairy Forest, and I know Morgrem and the other Pokemon, main Pokemon that's in here. I know they're like that. I can't think of a name. My brain don't cooperate. Hang on. Sorry. Sorry, Chad. Sorry. 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 Wanting to do something. There we go. Forgive. Forgive. So, plus, in case everybody is concerned, which I don't think you will be, this isn't coffee. This is on a 44-ounce tumbler of coffee at 8 o'clock at night. It's just water. I needed it. My water bottles are dirty. So, and I needed to drink a lot of water. I haven't had a lot lately, so I've been guzzling it non-stop the past couple days. My body has shown me that I needed it. So, Fruits of Adulting, what can I say? Let's get Lantern out here. Because I remember looking up which Pokemon are weak to or strong against Fairy, and I can't remember what it was. It was Dark, Fire, and Psychic? My brain is fried. I really do not remember. It's just been way too long. It's okay. Okay, this isn't going well. Oh, I hate returning because it not only kills me, but it replenishes you. You're full health, pretty much. I have done no damage and almost had 2 dead Pokemon. Are you kidding me? Really? Sizzlepede. Sizzlipede. Sizzlipede? do you pronounce that? Somebody correct me, because I know I'm saying it stupidly wrong. I just hate being wrong. Right. Fire. And you're safe. Stop using Giga Drain. I don't have an awakening potion, do I? You. It's the only thing I got, and I'll take it. I don't really care. I need it. Kill me. So it is fire. Okay. No, I don't need another bag. I'm panicking. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm not acknowledging you guys. So, my brain is now in hyper-focus mode. So, and don't worry, too. We'll be on for the full 4 hours tonight. I know stream week was 8 to 11, but we'll be on for the full 4 tonight. I may have an upcoming... I will have an upcoming project in the near future that may be changing now, but I promise it's for the better. So, don't you worry. Chad wants to use Uproar? Is that like Updog? That's when you guys in chat are supposed to say, "What's up, dog?" And you're supposed to be, got him! Sorry. A little delusional, but I think I'm also a little giddy tonight. I think it's just, you know, being back streaming. Like, I've been waiting for 8 o'clock to come by for like an hour. So, actually, I am gonna go out. Oops. Ooh, maybe I will. Catch it. Is it a Shinotaki? Oh, a Shinotic. Oh, I should have used Uproar. Made a joke about it, and you didn't even follow through. Uproar. Chad causing uproar. Chad is making an uproar. That sounds like me. I just like to make an uproar. Excuse me. I'm very rude of me. What? What just happened? You used a full heal? Is that what I saw? I'm gonna cry. Oh, Chad, calm down. I'm happy for you, Chad. Wow, that turn lasted, or that one move lasted 3 turns. That's crazy. Strength. Stop sapping my strength. The heck? Shinotic? Shina? Stop! I don't like it when you do that. Stop! Oh, hey. I just realized something. Hang on a minute. There you go. Nobody told me I was blocking some of the words. So there, I fixed it. You're welcome. Anything for you. You guys are too beautiful to not do anything for. I just want to get him down a little bit more. I want to actually try catching him. Oh, really? Really? I think I can get away with it. The Ultra Ball should do it. Thank you. Nope. I'm gonna use the Giga Drain again. That's my life. That's the move I need. I should be able to use it in Ultra Ball, or then a Great Ball. I think he's low enough to... Or not, you know, that's cool too. That's so... I should have just ran. Morgan. Oh. Morgan, stay out here long enough so I can run. Now I'm upset and sad. How do I get out of here? It's this, no. It's this way. Yeah, there it is. So I can go this way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want to go back to the wild area and do some farming. Let's set a goal. By 9, we'll go and do enough grinding to get us to where we need to be. There's no bus train station in this town. Oh, wait, what? Whoa, whoa. There's a ladder here. Did I not see this ladder before? No, I didn't. Whoa. I'll go check you out in a minute. Football here. Rocky helmet. Attacker. Ooh! Ooh. Sorry. 3 rare bones. Hey, I can sell him to the dude. Oh no, he's probably changed by now. Right? Oh, I can fly! No, I know. I should be able to fly if I use my map. Town map. Let me go to here. Hammerlock. Yes, please. Oh, that'll make life easier. That'll make life so much easier. Actually, I better go heal. I'm gonna go grind. I might as well have all healthy Pokemon in order to do so. But I think we will do some of the raids. Or the den layers, because those just give out XP. Like I said, I think they're considered potions. I don't remember, but they're the quickest way to gain, to me at least, based off of what I know. They're the quickest way to gain a lot of XP in a short amount of time. I'm sorry, did something blow on the ground, or is that just my bike? Because I know my bike closed. Fortunately, though, I think all the dens that are lit are over by Motostoka. Which is fine. Yeah, because that's not lit. I just hate to have to travel all that way. But, you know, to each their own. Am I right, chat? Yeah, just what it is. That's okay. No rush. I know I could just be walking there and just beating all these Pokemons to smithereens, but eh. I feel like I don't accomplish as much by just doing that as actually going to a den and beating Pokemon cheeks. So, am I allowed to say that? Just realized. Oh well. I can cut it out of the stream later. 25, 40, I can remember that in the editing. Because I edit these. So, take that, me. I don't know why I'm being so hostile to myself. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the Snorlax. Uh-oh. That's not good. 36. Oh, Chad can beat him. Chad can beat his drum to beat this Pokemon. That's it. Oh. This hit should do it. Good catch. I'm gonna catch him. Ow. He's slamming me. I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him, darn it. I need a sleepy Pokemon. Because I just don't have him. I need something to make this better look good. What? Don't kill me for this heavy something. Okay, Chad. Somebody remind me, chat. Remind me to heal Chad after this battle. Yep, I'm dead. It's the end of Chad. Gosh, darn it. Oh, I'm gonna catch him, darn it. Something different. Oh, here we go. Heavy ball. Snorlax like a heavy dude. Right, I mean that's not bad shaming him by calling that out. Oh, I think he that way. I just want to catch him, man. That's all I want to do. Please. Pretty please, Mr. Snorlax. Gosh, stop. Oh, there goes Vulpix. Just want to catch him. It'd make me have to change the name of my stream to catching Snorlax is the hardest flipping thing in the world. Hey guys, what's up? Hopefully you're enjoying my failed attempts at catching the stupid Snorlax. If you are, leave a like. Share the stream out with your friends if you enjoy my misery. And Sizzlepede will go. If I actually lose all my Pokemon to this Snorlax, I will cry. And I don't care who sees it. Come on, buddy, just get caught. Oh my gosh. Really, dude? Why don't you want to go in my Pokeball? I will just do nothing but love and cherish you. Let's try to play ball, man. Come on, please. Please. I just want to use you for battle. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm sweating over here now because of this. You Lantern for tanking half of these. No, I'm too stubborn. It's too stubbornly into this now to attempt to grab him. It's actually annoying. I think I've actually been battling him for almost 5 minutes now because of this. Come on, just get in the Pokeball and stir there. I wish this was like Pokemon Go. I could just feed him something. He'd be like, ooh, food! Oh no, Pokeball! That's how I picture it happening. Come on. Okay, there it is. There it is. Appeared to be caught. Well, that means it's uncatchable now, right? Which means I've had 4 Pokemon die for pretty much no reason now. So I'm just gonna let Buzzmew kill. Nail. Metal Claw. Cool, I'm upset. Alright, use revives and health potions. That's upsetting. Hang on. Oh, I need my revive. Bad. Vulpix. Sizzlepede. Lantern. Super Potion. Chad. Vulpix. Sizzlebead. Okay, well, oh well. What can I do? Right, guys, what can I do? I'll stare and love and poke and demolish him. Where is my first den? Let's light up. That's Hammerlock lighting up, right? There's not like a unique den over here and I'm just stupid. Oops. I didn't mean to run through grass. Oh, it's just a Lulu. Good morning. Chad, just take care of him. Just take care of him, Chad. Nobody needs to know. Nobody saw this. You guys didn't even see this. It's all a figment of your imagination. Is that a Pokemon? Did I miss that? Firestone. Two fire Pokemon. Ooh. Like, I'm not just crazy to think that that's inside of town, or is that outside of town? Because now I want to be very upset that I came all this way only to learn that I didn't have to come all this way. You know? You feel me? Whoa. Take it easy, you Zagzagoon. Oh, it's a Lino. It's raining. I think it's by you. Whoa. Good. Drum beat. Now watch me get all that way to figure out, no, that's just part of the city's design, and I can just come back. And then I'm gonna cry. Because my issue is that I just can't tell. Ooh, then I can speed down enough so I can go first? Nope! Done. Because yeah, that's all I'm doing right now, is just grinding. Extra sensory. What is that? Ooh. Yes, we'll use this one. Or we'll get rid of this one. A poof. Nasty plot. Told you, if you don't know my strats, or my strategies. Sizzlebead is evolving! He was the one I thought of for the Firestone. What's he evolve into? Why can't I remember? Because I know the Fire Gym later I can't think of it. A Centiscorch. Yeah. Heck yeah. Pretty pog move. Wow, and you! Whoa! Oh, Berserk. Berserker. We used to have Mewtwo's evolvation to Persia. This must be the Galar regions. 80. Yeah, we'll get rid of Gravel. I thought I trained him to have just power moves. Oh well. I mean, I'll take it. This one does 80 damage worth. Now, that looks outside of town. Just outside of the city. I think. Yeah, that is outside of the city. that like the last den that I've needed to do? And then all the ones on this side, because I know that's how they work. Because I thought that's what I was doing last. Alright, let's do this done. Get some nice, tasty loot. Because that should be Chad I invited. I guess I didn't verify that. Oh, it's a snow runt. Sorry, my brain has just been fried. So, yeah, well, let's drumbeat and see how well that does. See if I have to Dynamax. Ooh, that could have been. I think that might have actually been a one-shot KO Dynamax. I think that could have, or we could have done this in one round, I should say. Plus, I'm also using the Joy-Con controls instead of my normal controller. My sister and I have been playing the Switch a lot, and she likes using the actual controller. So it's been weird to actually play on these again, but I like it. Kind of reminds me of the older days of the Switch when, you know, Joy-Cons were all that we had. Okay. Yeah, let's Dynamax. Oh, I can't Dynamax. Can I not Dynamax? Sure. Wait, Chad can't be Dynamaxed? Well, why? Oh, it's so confusing sometimes. Sometimes. Most times. Wait, is that why? Is there like a Dynamax? Is that like a Dynamax barrier? Like, because he's using it? That's the first time I've ever seen that. How many moves is he getting? It's like 3 moves in a row. Come on, that ain't fair. This is so... Oh, it is a Dynamax issue. Oh, it is. It's like a Dynamax buff. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's it. Says a move. Oh, he's done. Well, we'll catch him. Heck yeah. Let's catch him. Let's Ash catch him. Typically, that's what I get out of these. Oh, I told him when I did that. Streaming is hard, guys. I don't know how you guys let me do it for so long. Get him, get him, get him. Yes. Caught him. Ain't that good. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted, the candies. 7 mediums and 2 larges out of that. Dope. So I think that means there should be more that'll open up. See, that's why I love these layers. I'm gonna send him to the box for right now. I'm gonna verify that weakness against Fairy. Yeah, see, now there's new ones. Yep, that's just what we're gonna do. So now that I saw this, we'll go until like 9:30-ish. I know that's a long time just to grind and hear me talk, but I want to make sure I do this right, and I think it would be not fun to watch. It might be fun to see how frustrated I can get, but it wouldn't be fun to watch me just try the gym over and over and over again and lose over and over and over again like I would assume it would be. So to me it's a lot nicer to So to me it would at least be a lot nicer to just grind for a little bit. I should have did this, you know, in the off time, but I just didn't. But to grind and just talk a little bit too, because I got some stuff to talk about. And you know, just talk. You know, I haven't really, like I said, I haven't really. It feels like I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you guys in a little bit now. Even though we streamed for what, 3 days last week. Yeah. I guess one of the things I can talk about now, because it's going to go officially live tomorrow, is some new stuff coming live at the end of the month. Like one of the coolest things that we finally got to do is develop a way to get Sunday school back. You know, our Sunday school classes can meet again, starting the end of April, and that's so exciting to me. It's the first time I'll have my kids back in a classroom setting in over a year. That is crazy to me. But I've been also working on, you know, lesson planning and developing new curriculum and all that kind of stuff to get us there. And I'm so happy with the new youth series that we're going to start for Sunday school, because it's another one that I've thought of, but I've also am not stressing about putting together, because that was kind of the barrier that I ran with OP Adulting, was because that series was all written by me to start with, but that series, I think I just didn't prepare it properly. Like, instead of, so I'll compare like how I'm doing this new series, which I'm calling Thought Provokers, versus OP Adulting. Was how I set it up was kind of like how I set up OP Adulting was kind of like how I set up my older vlogs and the older series. Was I would think of a topic and then pick scripture to elaborate on and drive the point around it. Where Thought Provokers, I took, well, that series is based on the discussion questions, so I took a topic and, you know, obviously still picked scriptures, but I picked them based off responses to the topic. So now it doesn't feel like the scriptures have to be forced into the topic at hand, but having it be a question. So like the first one I think we're doing, I think it's acceptance, I want to say. And it asks the question of like, why is it so hard to accept yourself? And my answers was something to the effect of like love, and 3 others. I can't remember. But I researched scriptures that talked about acceptance, and I'm like, okay, which ones can I elaborate on? And having the scriptures now revolve around a topic or a topical answer is definitely that, like, that breath of just fresh air, because everything seems to have a point now compared to when I was doing OP Adulting, where it just felt like I was throwing things at a wall and seeing what stuck, which is just not a good writing tactic. And, you know, thankfully, you know, I've been writing messages or study series for almost actually over a year now, which is now crazy for me to think about. And that's how I would normally have done it. And I will admit, those older series that I wrote last year, they're just not good. Like, I would definitely go back and redo them, and I might. You know, I redid my first series, Anxiety and Anxious Times, to be the last study series before we went to Minecraft Meditations. And it was nice to kind of rewrite that because I got to kind of evolve my own writing. And part of me does want to do that with the other ones too, but part of me doesn't also want to rehash it all at the same time. So it's just a barrier I want to get over, but it shows the growth, and it's shown a lot of growth in it too. And now it doesn't feel where it feels like it's also more work. It doesn't feel as pressurous, if that's a word. It doesn't feel like as pressured to do as it normally had been. Now it feels very fluid, which has always been kind of a forte of mine when doing content creation or now kind of lessons, which I've kind of structured around a series or video based format, which is kind of weird when I think about doing this again for in person. But I'm happy with how Thought Provokers is going to go, and I got the overview written, and I think I started writing it Thursday afternoon, but I left and I forgot to grab my hard drive because I was going to work on it Friday, but I also didn't know that the vaccine would kick my butt. So I'm glad I didn't, because it gave me that chance to rest yesterday and today. Which, like I said, I also feel like a million times better. I will say too, like if you're curious about what effects you have, for me, my pharmacist was upfront honest with me, and everything he said I would have, I have. For me, the best way I can explain my experience is that I just felt like I got hit by a truck. I woke up very fatigued, very exhausted. My muscles were all achy. I had a hard time just staying awake. I had a hard time just keeping my eyes open. It just felt like, just let me lay here and die. That's the experience I had. But all of that went away. Like, I felt the worst of it after I woke up overnight. So I got my vaccine. It was 3:30, 3:45-ish Thursday. And it took until... I woke up at 7. I woke up at 7 Friday. So that's, 17 hours, give or take? And then it just hit me hard for about probably 7 or 8 hours, but I also was able to take some, I took some sinus meds, took some headache meds, took some body ache meds, and over the course of the day, I was just able to drink a lot of water, which is part of the reason why I'm drinking a whole lot of it now. And all of it is just... I don't like this barrier now. And like I said, right now I feel a whole lot better. My sinuses are still killing me, but it's also allergies. So, but, we survived, we press on. I'm happy that I still got it. And especially when I learned that it was Johnson & Johnson. It's just a one-time ordeal. The shot hurt. I don't know if I was just that tensed about it, that my pharmacist caught me in a tense muscle, and it's like, no! I mean, I'm okay when it comes to shots. Like, I would believe my pain threshold is pretty high, but I'm not one that'll look at it. I'm not a masochist like that. But it's like, that stung. That actually stung me. But, oh well. Like, it was done in 5 minutes, and he was so sweet about it. I mean, the pharmacist I went to is a family friend of mine for years. I mean, I think I first got to know him, it was 2008, I would say, 2007, 2008, so I've known him for 13 years, and he is just a sweet guy, one you couldn't ask for any better to be your pharmacist. So, I was happy he just, took it seriously, and we were able to kind of, I thought I hit my yeah, so I forgot my train of thought now, but overall, I am feeling better. So, but yeah, so get ready for that coming at the end of April. Thought Provokers, which that is not going to be, so part of the new stuff too is new lesson videos anyway. That is not going to be an actual video series. It's going to be like a social media series, like how we've done like Lenstagram and the Thanksgiving blessings and Chris's Christmas countdown. I'm going to do them like that too. I think that that type of format works a little better, and it'll be more like like a reflectionary type series, to where I'll still post like my own thoughts to it too, but leave the overall image something for you guys to process too. You know, I think that'll look nice. I think that'll be nice. I should say. Excuse me. I think that'll be nice. I should say. That also means too, with youth Sunday school coming back, children's Sunday school is coming back, and with children's Sunday school coming back, that means brand new children's Sunday school videos. And yes, you heard me right, those will be actually videos. We actually have a brand new curriculum that I just bought Thursday, called Simply Loved, which, just as simple as it sounds, focuses on God's love. And not to be ironic, but I love that. I love the message. When I studied it, I just got a lot of giddiness from it, and I'm happy I'm happy that we were able to use it. And so that'll start coming out. That will be Sunday the 25th. I get it. So it's shipped now. I get it in my possession on the 16th, according to my shipping dates. My plan is to have the first lesson on Sunday the 25th in person. I plan to have that and the video go at the same time. My goal. If not, it will more than likely be delayed a little bit. I may start like a week later, so like week 1 in person will be the 25th, but week 1 online will be the 2nd of May. I don't know, because that confuses me already just talking about it. But we'll see. You know, now that my prayers are up with the postal service to deliver it on time. So that's coming out soon, which I'm excited about. And never fear, with all that too, Minecraft Meditations is still continuing. I've had too much fun with that series not to not do it. You know, Kenny has been able to take all of April's lessons and really do a good job with them. I've only seen the first 2 weeks of April so far, but they are fantastic. You know, he's added a whole new layer of editing and design work to it that I don't have the knowledge of doing that, and don't have the expertise that he has. I mean, he's studied video production. I haven't, so he's just that good at it. I mean, I can't say much else than that. So, I'm excited for those. I'm happy with those, in all honesty. So those will still be coming up. Like I said, I've had too much fun building them and trying to learn how to do object lessons in Minecraft. That's been so much fun. Also, the mini messages, which the name's still in beta. We're still trying to figure out if that's the name we're going to run with. But the messages that I give during Sunday for our young and young at heart, those, I'll still be doing those live on Sunday mornings. But the replays of that will go up on our channel, the Core Student Ministries page, on Thursdays at 6. So that way it gives everybody some time to let it soak in, and then we'll also share it again. So, and then, like I said, I'll still be streaming here on Fridays. Some of the other cool stuff is we're getting new furniture for our Sunday school classroom, which am I right? I'm excited to start modernizing that classroom and getting it up to date and all that kind of stuff. It's something that's been extremely needed. So that'll be coming in throughout the week, because obviously I couldn't get them all scheduled on one day. So yeah, and then I mentioned, I kind of teased something a little bit earlier. That I do have some other stuff coming out yet for stream-related content, maybe the addition of more. I'm not ready to announce that formally yet. I do kind of want to get your guys' input on it, because we may be doing streams in a whole new way. I don't think I know how to talk about it without giving it away. There will be there we go. There will be a questionnaire that'll be going out shortly, or poll that'll be on our Facebook page shortly, that will ask questions such as what platform do you enjoy streaming content on, if you're a creator, or what platform do you enjoy watching streamed content on. And then I will have more of a formal announcement later. So there won't be, I guess also at the same time, there won't be like an official April announcement because most of the new changes will come out in May. But I will have a May update video shortly. Oh, actually no, I will do an April, it'll be an April/May update. Because I guess some of the stuff is in April, because I want to do one for our relaunching of Sunday School. So, but yeah, so that's kind of been all the fun stuff, exciting stuff, I should say, that I've been working on over the past week. So, and I hope everybody has had a happy Easter. I know we haven't streamed since Easter. It was good for me. I had a wonderful time. We were back in church on Sunday, which was the first time, I think, before Christmas that we were able to, which was exciting at the same time, but also kind of nerve-wracking for me at the same time. And it's only because the amount of people that were there. Some context. With the in-service, post-COVID in-services that we had during 2020, we were averaging 20 to 30 people at most. I think the most we had out of like 12 Sundays we were in person was 40. So, in further context, I haven't been around a group of more than 50 since mid-July. Or early July. Yeah, we had 70 people at church on Easter, which was great. I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but I had an incident earlier in the week that left my body in this very much like very tight, very alerted fight or flight mode. So I was already kind of hyper aware, hypersensitive to all that kind of stuff. And now coming into a church that has more than what I've been accustomed to, it's like, okay, cool. And it typically didn't bother me all that much up until we got to my message time. So my message comes right after the Lord's Prayer, and Pastor was wrapping that up, and I felt like my gut drop. It's like, oh, okay, nerves are starting to settle in. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. But I got up there, delivered a very heartfelt Easter message. I was very happy with it. But afterwards, I went back to my seat, and I felt still this weird sense of, I think it's alertness is what I can say. I just felt I couldn't regain composure. It was, I don't want to call it a panic attack, but it was kind of like a panic attack. Just very minor. It was just very much the case of like, I'm overwhelmed. It's kind of an overstimulation type moment. That's probably the better way to describe it. And I just went back to my office, regained composure, and came back. Hello, Mark, I'm here now. Hi, Hope. Welcome. Glad you made it. That's okay. I haven't been doing much other than grinding and talking. So you're fine. You're 100% fine. I was just kind of talking about, you know, my week last week since we didn't come back, or since I didn't stream Friday, and we haven't streamed since Easter. So I just was kind of talking about my week and all the fucking new stuff that we have coming up towards the end of the month and all that kind of stuff, and talking about why I didn't stream on Friday, and here I am. So, yep, right now we're just grinding and getting ready to fight the 5th gym boss, Fairy Gym, if you remember. That's the one thing I've struggled with, not playing this game for 2 weeks. I have forgot pretty much everywhere we left off. So, but I've remembered. So I'm just farming some of the dens, that way I can get some XP potions, level up my teammates and go kick some, beat some Pokemon cheeks if I'm still allowed to say that. I don't know, I said it earlier and it was one of those cases like I said it and I was like, should I have said that? But then I remember it's like, I can go back and edit it out if I can, technically. So, and I remember the time, it was 101:48 this time, so I remember the time, so if I can't, I will go take care of it. So, which was funny, it has been so, I want to say normalized now, but it's been so, what's the word? So what ends in this area? It's been so just, what's the word? Obvious? No. It's like put in front of my eyes. Noticeable. Yeah, I guess noticeable is the word I want. I was thinking there was some more, you know, existential, you know, 5th grade word that I'm not okay tonight. There was a more fancy word that I thought I wanted, but apparently I didn't. So, but it's been so weird how, like, how modern vernacular, how modern language is now seeping into, like, the church realm, and how, like, a lot of, especially youth pastors, obviously, but how a lot of youth pastors are, like, blending the two worlds together with, like, some of the usage, and, like, now I've said the phrase beating cheeks, you know, twice in this stream, 3 times now. And it's like, should I have said that? There's a meme, I remember, maybe because I went back and watched it. There's a meme, I remember when I did the first meme review back in May of 2020, where he made a picture and it said something to the effect of, like, youth pastors after their meeting, after their youth group meeting. It's like, should not have said that. Should not have said that. I should not have said that. And every time I have one of those moments, that's the only thing I can think back to. But enough about me. How are you? How has your weekend been? Don't worry, this isn't coffee at 9 o'clock at night. This is just water. And kind of a lazier day than I should have? No. You know, sometimes you need to have those days of doing nothing. It's okay. So don't. No negativity here. It's a good day. If it was lazier than you thought it should have been, it's because your body needed the rest. But I feel that too, because I haven't done a whole lot today. Like the most active I was today, I edited some videos. I edited some videos and then I read a chapter of a book I'm reading. And that's about it. So, it's okay. I promise. Which, by the way, too, shout out, you know, Life.Church if you want to sponsor me, which I don't know if churches can technically sponsor people. I don't know if it's like a Christian, I don't know. But I have been reading the book, Winning the War in Your Mind by Pastor Craig Groeschel. It's one of the most life-altering books that I can say. it's been so much about the psychological aspects, the psychological and the theological aspect of learning how to reframe your brain, learning how to rewire your brain. And it's learning how to dissect, different parts of your brain. And I have 4 chapters into it. Could I tell you everything that's in there? No, because it's been a journey. But like today, the chapter was on learning the ruts in your thinking and how certain thoughts have caused you to have wires being crossed in your brain. So a thought could lead to this wrong thought, and because of the repetition of that thought you've had, therefore you believe it to be true. So, for example, like if you think, like, we'll use school for example. Like, I wrote this paper; it's such a good paper, and you turn it in and you're like, it sucks. It ain't gonna work. I'm gonna fail it. I'm gonna just do terrible at it. I'm not good at it. And as you're writing the paper, you have all those preconceived messages, those thoughts in your head that will more than likely cause you to make it true because you've already believed it. So I'm doing a terrible job at explaining it. My best example is just to get the book yourself. It's a really good book. And it's actually like a study book too, so at the end of every chapter, Pastor Craig has made like a worksheet for you to do. So I was going through the ruts in my mind, ruts in my own brain, and I got convicted, but it was good. I learned a lot about myself that I didn't think could be it. There's my sponsor for today, / non-sponsor, because like I said, I'm not sponsored. Nobody has sponsored me ever in the year and a half, over a year I've been doing this. Not yet. Who knows? One day I'll get that spicy church message. Actually, could a church technically sponsor me since I'm doing this for a church? I mean, that kind of seems counterintuitive and like a territory crossing type thing. There's some logistics in there that I'm just not paying attention to, so I need to diagnose. I don't even know what I've been talking about for the last 2 months. I'm both like, I've been really excited to stream today. I felt bad for not. Well, I didn't feel bad. I really tried to push myself to stream yesterday, but my body was just like, no, just no. Not, and I forbid it. That's an exaggeration, but so I just, when I made the call, when I made the call to not stream, I was just like, yeah, no, I ain't doing it. So, but as the night went on, and I was glad I didn't, because I felt so much better as the night went on. I could kind of tell I was feeling better too, because I cleaned, which I hadn't really done that a little bit, but I cleaned my room. I needed it tremendously because I let it go, because when I'm a mess, every room that I'm in turns into a mess. So, right, #relatable. So, I think after this, we'll use the XP community because I don't think I'm going to like it. And, I think we'll just try the gym. If not, we can fly back. So, and I feel 1,000 times better today than I did when I woke up yesterday. It's weird that it's Saturday, though. Like, my brain just wants to tell me it's Friday. And that's kind of like what I was talking about with, the thoughts wire. Trying to rewire it. Because, streaming on Friday has been a regularity. Therefore, when I stream late at night and the same time slot, my brain is like, nope, it's actually Friday instead of saying, nah, it's Saturday. So, that was a weak example. Somebody, give me something else to talk about because I'm just rambling now. Sorry. I will say though, like, I'm warm, but I also have lights all around me. But my room gets muggy. Or, not muggy. Oh yeah, muggy. It's weird. And now I'm used to being like right next to my air conditioner, but now my air conditioner is on the other side of the room. I don't think it technically hits me. So, but I might go turn it up at the same time to see if it does hit me, but then I'm afraid that it'll pick up on the mic and then you guys will be mad at me and I don't want anybody to be mad at me. I just want to be mad at me. What the heck that sounds was. Can he die? I promise, I had no coffee before this. I did have a cold coffee. That was like the rest of a can that I started at like noon and then I finished at like 4:30. That's probably the most caffeine I've had. I lied. I actually had a cup of coffee for breakfast as well. But that is all the caffeine I've had today. Otherwise, I've been drinking pretty extremely pretty much water. Sorry, if you see me kind of check my computer from time to time, I'm uploading videos and they're close to finishing, which I'm surprised my stream is actually holding up as well as it is. I don't even think we've had any network lag. Yeah, we've had some, but it's only got 0.3% of frames, which isn't bad. It's a pog frame night. Alright, but we got a lot of large candies too, which helps. Did I not kill it? Oh, I thought I caught a bronzer. No. I wanted to put him in the box. Oh, I don't have my phone. Yes, I do. I gotta check something. I want to verify what I know to be true. Unless one of you watching want to do this for me. But I need to make sure. What Pokemon are strong against fair? No. Psychic. Fair. It's fair. Not Pokemon Go. Pokemon Sword. Not everything is Pokemon Go, Internet. Psychic. Strong against... Oh wait, it's perfect. I need weak against. What is Psychic weak against? Bug, Dark, and Ghost. No, Fairy. Poison and Steel. That's what I didn't have enough of. Now I remember. I'm just gonna go and just take the group I got and run. Do I have any stronger Pokemon in my box? Because I know I have some decent ones now. Ninjask is 38. Let's swap him for Vulpix. Which, by the way, my Centiskorch, or my Sizzlipede evolved. And my Mewtwo evolved into, I can't remember the new name. Bronzor is 39. Remove him for, I'm gonna get some beefy parties. I like Centiskorch though. I don't want to get rid of him, but I might have to. As much as I don't want to. I'm gonna actually swap him for Sorunt. Or Snowrunt. So, okay. So now we have all that. Now we're gonna commence the XP gaining. Medium candies. Alright, who's the lowest level? You. I use all 5 on you, boy. See how many levels you gain. That's 50,000! I didn't know how much a large candy would have been, but that's 10,000 XP apparently. But hey, Mew is level 41, so that's kind of cool. Oh wait, 2 to 5 times, so that's 36 to 90. I think it's still lower than 36. I like it, so I'm gonna get rid of Payday. Because Payday seems kind of weak. Okay. Cool. Oh, Screech. How many moves did you learn? No, I ain't learned Screech. Oh, Berserker. That's the evolved Mewtwo. In case you were worried. I'm gonna give this to Snowrunt. I'm actually only gonna do 10 just to see what we get. Oh, 41, that ain't bad. I have all my boys up to level 40. We'll get rid of the ghost. Which will work, because I think that's about, like, the level, because I know with, like, each gym you can catch Pokemon up to a certain level, so I think, like, that's your barometer to go to the next fight with. I think I could just be talking on my butt. I really don't know. I'll use another 10 here, so that should get you 44. Mind Reader. I need to get a boom arm because having this mic sitting like right in front of my face at the center of the screen is getting annoying. But it's not your fault, it's mine. Because I don't have a good setup. So I'm just taking my frustration out on you, chat. It's fine. You're okay. I still love you. Bronzer's up to level 41. I like that team. That team seems prepared. Metal Sound? Nope. What do you think? What do you think, Hope? Seem like a good team? What happened? Oh, Bronzer's evolving! Haha! I don't know why I went to Mickey Mouse. Haha! Bronzer stopped evolving. Oh, did I accidentally hit stop? Oh, I hate it when that happens. Yes, and I want to give these to people. Let's give this to Snowrunt. Sunstone, no, that's incompatible. I want to give my Dynamax to Chad, because Chad is just, you know, Chad. Heat Rock, Sunny Day, I don't think that matters. Speed's boost. Speed, but only, okay, good to know. No. Boost amount of HP, ooh. Ninjask, I think has it. Solid, dope. I don't know how to cast a tricky color. Oh, I'll take that. We'll give you to Bronzor. Black Sludge. I don't think. Be the poison type. I don't think I technically have any poison type. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Bottle cap. Dope. Alright, and now we do this. We're gonna heal everyone. Alright, I'm happy. Hopefully you are too. Not, go play your own Pokemon. But I'm happy with it. So let's go kick some fairy butt. This actually does feel like a weirdly solid team, in essence, but I really don't remember what... I mean, I know what is weak to Psychic. I just looked it up. Actually, no. I want to... Tell me, can I fly to Bellinea? No, you're not gonna let me, are you? Fine. Fly me to... Oh, Bellinea. Wait. Wait. Bellinea Stadium. Didn't... oh, that is Balinea. Oh, okay. My, my, my brain no work good. Alright, I think we're good. I hope we are. And I know I keep pronouncing it wrong. It's Balinea. Balinea. Let's do it. Oh, I gotta go through the exam again? Really? Now I'm sad. I forgot my number was 420. Actually, why did I forget? I just edited all the Pokémon Sword streams today. Which, by the way, too, if you go back and watch the... Oh, it doesn't. By the way, too, if you go back and watch... Or go through the Let's Chill playlist or the Let's Chill series on Facebook, it's out of order. For some reason, when I go into the Creator Studio and hope... This frame is actually different from you. It's just a goof on my end. Actually, no, it's not. For some reason, it only lets me reorder like the first 25 videos in the playlist. Anything added after that, it's like, it's gone. Sorry. So I just can't order them properly because I have them ordered by date. That way, at least like all the games are together, but it's not letting me do that, and now I'm sad. So once I knew how to fix that, I actually did put a request into Facebook, and I actually talked to Facebook about what had happened. But right now it's a case that my request is in purgatory, and whatever happens will happen. Until I figure something out, I'm just not gonna do it. It's called an uproar. We're at a stadium. Uproar should be. Oh, poison is weak to plant, right? Oh, you know my nickname. It was the wizard. Which hope. Part of my day today was I listened to some new music that you'll get a kick out of, I think. So apparently, Justin Bieber has a Christian EP available. I listened to it today, just before stream, like an hour before we started stream. It's actually not bad. I mean, I'm not into like the new age sound, but it's not bad lyrically. Because I focus on lyrics more than I do most of that. The downside is, and I found a meme about this earlier. That's what made me kind of stick to talking about this. I can't use it for anything we do, like classes, youth calls, because if you look at the album on Spotify, it's explicit. Yes, on Justin Bieber's Christian EP, there is two actually, in my opinion, two explicit songs. Exists. And I have you know there was one song that I nearly cried. I did cry, but just because it was yeah. So there you go. It exists. It's actually not bad. Do with that information what you want. Okay, it does little damage. So, you're probably going to look it up now. Like I said, it's actually not bad. And I listened to the entire EP just to be sure. You know, because I want to give it its fair shot. And I don't know what to think about it. And it's weird too, because I have this, personally, I have this like moral quandary with, you are 16. Like, for me, and probably me exclusively, I have a hard time separating the person from the work. And say what you want about that, but when it comes to, you know, Bieber as a person, I mean, you know, I'm glad he's, you know, on the up and up, yada yada yada. But when it comes to the music that came on, it's like, there's a message here. I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. Because like the one thing, like what sparked that whole conversation in my mind was I was listening to a sermon by, or message given by Dave Ramsey, who's this big, you know, Christian financial guru. And, you know, I don't know if you've seen it. There's been a couple things he said throughout this pandemic that have rubbed me the wrong way of like, no, we shouldn't be needing stimuluses. If you were just smart with your money, you would be fine. And it's like, shut up. But when it comes to his steps to, you know, being financially stable, they're stuff I can get behind. And I have this weird, and it could be this whole, I guess, like, counter or cancel culture mindset in my mind that is like preventing me from liking something. But it's like, it's hard for me to like something, like the product made by somebody who really shouldn't be liked. That makes sense? Excuse me. Sorry. So, I mean, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. Because I feel like your age bracket would deal with that kind of stuff because it's almost in essence like a peer pressure type issue. I mean, at least has a peer pressure-ish foundation. In my opinion. So, but I would be kind of curious to hear your thoughts on it. I'm down to 2 Pokemon, and I think she has another one left. Because I know we've talked about it briefly, but it's like, you know, almost the same concept, you know, talking about the Bible, you know, sharing your views on the Bible with other people. It's like, you kind of know that the Bible as a whole earthly, or as a very loud minority perspective is like, you know, the Bible's a hoax, it's, you know, it's full of things that aren't true, and yada yada yada. Oh, she's Dynamaxing him. And I know, Chuck. I'm sorry, what? This Pokemon turned into a wedding cake. I have no pressing things to review right now. We'll continue this conversation after I get to the battle, because I think I might actually lose this battle. I'm gonna cry. I mean, even though I got one Pokemon mark still, G-Max for now. Oh, new heal. Cool. Who's up? There's first one. Thanks, yo. Hang on, I will respond to that in a second. I want to see if I can actually work that out, so give me a second. And I see your comment, but I want to just make sure I know what I'm doing, because I think I'm going to be losing this book here shortly. I may have to spend a move using a max revive on Chad, and then... Oh no, I should have used my Dynamax revive. Oh, okay, that didn't do that much damage. Oh, interesting. Whoa! Okay. Spears? Defense first. Ooh. Now he has it back. I'm less worried. For the most part, I try to avoid content made by problematic people, mostly because me consuming it still gives them money in a platform, but I'll like do it versus yes, that is what we're talking about, and that's fine. I get that, I do, and I fall into that same category too, but I still, I guess I look at it from just I guess I want to say just like a personal view, or a personable view, of like, if the oh gosh, she lost her king. Your pink is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with some excellent Pokemon. Well, let me get through this. Okay. I'm making sure I keep my hand off the controller this time. Well, hold on. Like I said, I want to make sure that we're in a long haul story mode, because I know there's going to be probably plot after this game, or after this section. Ooh, 70. That move always goes first. This initial damage is good. When Bronzo's developing. Oh, he's the one I stopped. Snowrun wasn't. It's a Bronzong. I don't know if I like that as a name, but okay. At least 412 pounds? Oh, thick lad. You know, it's weird to use that sentence in kind of the serious conversation that we're having. But hey, Gym 5 done. Well, good try. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh, don't worry yourself about it, child. It's just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader elsewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the addition, but there's a fairy badge for your efforts. Dang, we're getting there, son. Catch Pokemon up to level 45. Ooh, Draining Kiss. I think that's a pretty powerful move if I remember it. Steals target HP with a kiss. You start over half of the damage. Oh, cool. Oh, we got a fairy uniform. Huh. I wish I knew how to change my uniform, because I got, like, new uniform. Of course, it's not good to neglect your elders, but old folks like me should know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. I don't want to argue with. Insert Chester? So yeah. So what was I? Okay. Hold on. Hold on now. I've got a few errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're heading to the next gym, you'll need to get to Hammerlock too, after all. Sure, I'll join. They say two's company, after all. I think though some of the whole cancel culture thing gets to be dumb sometimes when they're pulling up things from 5-6 years ago when they were way more normalized than they are today. Like, obviously, if my whole life was plastered on the internet, in like 2013, I'd be canceled. Most people try to focus on that energy, people just refuse to find out. That's a good perspective, and that's one I kind of wanted to touch on. So, again, let me get through the story part, and we'll talk. That's what I'm going to prefer this way. I completely skipped by it because I was ready. Okay. Yes, I agree with you. Like, bringing up a person's past just as a way of knocking them down a peg, or just as a way of hurting them, or just as a way of, you know, causing some sort of negative quote-unquote PR is useless in my opinion, or is just not necessary in my opinion, because people mature. And I'm with you. I think if my life was plastered, you know, my thoughts and views were plastered all over the internet in 2013, yeah, I'd probably be canceled. Then, shoot, you know, if I plastered everything I felt today, I'd probably be canceled. But, yeah, I think cancel culture, just because we don't agree with a person, it's now time to dig up history, and it's like, nope, you said this word in 2009. You're done, mister. It's like, what does that do? Like, you're just trying to get this person out of the spotlight because you don't agree with them. And instead of trying to learn how, you know, quote-unquote opposites attract, you're instead are just like, nah, I don't have to believe you. And it's like, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. It's like, you do have to find this difference, or find this middle ground, to be like learning to humbly, or I don't want to say disrespecting, humbly, you know, disagreeing with one another, to be like, you know, I may not agree with you now, but that's okay. You know, I don't have to. And instead of, you know, and I'm not gonna, you know, make you look bad because I'm not agreeing with you. It's just the case that I don't agree, and that's just what it is. And, you know, for that to be what it is, there you go. And instead, like I mentioned, we're just so into just throwing everyone under the cancel bus and running them over because they did something wrong once. It's like, you're not perfect either. None of us are. You know, going on a theological route, we're never perfect. We fall short of sin, and have been since, you know, Genesis 3. Because it's a humanity thing. And instead of putting, you know, one above the other as like, I'm better than you, we should be like, no, I'm not better than you. but I'm willing to support you, and I'm willing to help you become the best person you can be, instead of, you know, trying to conform to the new normalities of what's PC by culture's terms. And it's like, there's just a whole lot of that to me that just irks me. And I've seen a lot of good people be canceled, quote unquote canceled, because of something they did in 2011 and 2012. And it's like, who cares? Like, yes, it's public knowledge. Oh well. But, you know, people mature. You obviously haven't, because you're still judging people. And you're not on this earth to judge. Well, I suppose I suppose so. You'll no longer have to worry about catching up with me after all. I'll have you know, though, I haven't given up. I must become the champion in order to help out the chairman. I will go and ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge. That boy. Oh, is he going to be the new fairy gym leader? Now that's what I would call pink. So sincere and straightforward, yet so twisted and misguided. I like it. That's the kind of thing that gives people some depth. Time for my gym mission, child. Huh? What? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Pink. 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 Congratulations, child. Oh my gosh. What the heck is wrong with Opal? Goodness, she didn't do this to us. Ms. Opal, what in the world has gotten into you? You were used by only Anna, am I right? You worked hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have you throw you away like rubbish once she was done with you. Come with me, child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much hard work you're willing to put it into. Are you testing me? Very well. I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure you see my full talents and tell me everything you know about the wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head on to Sir Chester. I take it you know how to get to Route 7? Sure. Thanks for the hair flip, bud. So yeah, kind of pick up where we left off. Yeah, cancel culture to me is definitely getting out of hand. We have to learn how to not be so public with our own opinions. And regardless of whatever research we do, regardless of whatever facts we've obtained, regardless of whatever knowledge we have, we don't need to have our thoughts and our views and our opinions spewed out all over social media. And all over each other's conversations, in relationships, in friendships, and whatever. Because who cares? I can view one thing, you can view another. Doesn't mean we don't get along. We have to learn how to get to like each other on a person level, on a personality level, on a moral level, an ethical level, a value level. Almost said value. And just, you know, we could differ, but as long as, you know, I've always enjoyed the mindset, and one I still keep today, of like, as long as you're not hurting anyone by believing what you believe, doing what you do, you're fine with me. As long as you're not hurting anyone or each other or yourself, you're good in my book, you know, because I'm not here to judge, you know. My job in following the Great Commission, which is what this week's Minecraft meditation is going to be on, is to share the Bible as best I can, live out the Bible as best I can, live in a Jesus way as best as possible. And, you know, if you take it, cool. If you don't, cool. We can still get along, even though you and I can view different things. Hey, the badge collecting going well? I've been doing some research on the ruins on the ruins in Stone side. The Sword and Shield. What kind of Pokemon were they? And where are they now? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries and... Kaboom! Something exploded. Are you kidding me? What was that? Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Huh? A power spot? What's wrong? I'm getting readings from the power spot detector. Does that mean Dynamaxing is possible here? Hey Sonia, and Bob too. You felt the shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again, man. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going to. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. You should leave the investigation on the quaking to the adults. Head to Sir Chester and get that gym badge. But I'm an adult. I'm 25. I just act like a kid. Oh, him. Hey, it's Bob. It's Hop. Oh, Bob! I'll continue the conversation as soon as we get through the story part. I forgot. First that forest, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word. But it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Hey, come with me so I can use you. I healed him. Pokemon, right? So yeah, that's kind of my whole take on cancel culture stuff. But to go back to the first comment of, like, for the most part I avoid content made by problematic people. It's like, yeah, I mean, I do too. It's just less stressful to worry about, like, am I supposed to like this person? Am I not? And even looking up, like, because Justin Bieber and his new EP used Judah Smith, which is one of the, like, Hillsong pastors, and Hillsong Church has gone through their own set of canceling, if you will. Oh, sorry. No, not just catch up if I wanted to pass him. So I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest in a battle against you. And I was looking up, just some of the song stuff about it, and I was looking at it, and it's like Judah Smith, Bad News, or something like that. And there's just a ton of articles calling him out and saying, like, you know, he doesn't believe in the Trinity, and he brought on people for his board that don't believe in the Trinity and says Jesus isn't the ultimate judge, and it's like, different denominations view the Bible differently. That's why there's actually so many denominations, is because we can't all agree on one thing. That's actually why there's so many religions at the same time too, which is okay, but because everybody has a different, you know, starting point, if you will. It's like, why does it matter that, you know, yes, the song was made by troublesome people, and the song that's made by people that may have caught some bad PR, but the message of the song is still one that we can all take away from. So it led me to, like, question, like, am I wrong morally or ethically? No, morally. Am I wrong morally for liking this song, even though it's been created by people who have caught bad public eye? And that's the whole part of, like, you know, that kind of dives into my whole thought process of, like, you know, announcing, you know, opinions and being vocal about certain things, and it's like, you just don't need to. And it's like, is it worth it? Like, do I even thinking about it today, I was like, oh, I wonder if I should find the video and share it with people. It's like, what would people think if I share, like, a Justin Bieber Christian song? You know, it doesn't line up with Methodism, or it doesn't line up with our version of Christianity. Does that matter, though? Does it matter that all that takes away, or all that is a hindrance? If the message of the song is what matters more than the belief structure of the song? Does that make sense? I mean, I've had these, like, moral battles for a day. And I just don't know kind of the process of being or process of taking the route to like overcoming that hurdle. My therapist and I talked about it once, and it was a case of like, I think, because so going back to like my conversation about Dave Ramsey and all that, like I said, he's made a couple comments during the pandemic about like how you shouldn't need the stimulus, and if you prepared for things properly or prepared financially for things properly, you shouldn't have needed the stimulus to start with, yada yada yada, whatever. But again, his teachings on how to get to a healthy place of financial stability, plus or minus a couple aspects, is ones that I really like and I have followed myself. And I've taken Dave Ramsey classes, I've listened to Dave Ramsey stuff, you know, and I enjoy his teachings on finances. But the application, you know, can be changed. And that's why I think this whole, almost, maybe, this could fall under cancel culture ability, but that's where I feel like this whole thing is like, seeing it at face value, but then your takeaway being completely different. And because I'm thinking of taking like a Dave Ramsey class so I can become like a finance or financial peace university instructor, just to kind of further my own financial journey, or further my own finance degree job journey. And it's like, can I really go through and support somebody who, or take this class, would taking this class show my support for this person even though I may not agree with them all the time? And I think my therapist said something to the effect like, isn't that just life? Like, you don't agree with everybody, but you still support them, you know? And that is kind of the Christian journey. It's like, I don't have to go around, you know, enjoying what everybody likes, because Lord knows I don't. But I can still support them in whatever way possible, because, again, I'm not the judge. And I think about that with the Bible. It's like, yeah, we read the Bible so many different ways and have so many different understandings, within our denomination, without our denomination, denominational versus non-denominational, you know, and then Christianity versus, you know, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. It's like, you know, we have all these different views, and it's like, what do you believe? And that's the one thing I really like about the world. Is like, yes, we're overwhelmed by numerous sources of information, and I think that also plays a benefit for us, because we have so many different sources that it can either get us to a comfortable belief structure or something that challenges us, and something that, you know, we can bend on, other things like that. And it may suck and it may be hard to swallow, but, you know, what part of life isn't? And oh, come on, stop doing that. And it's like, I was thinking too, like going back to the Thought Provoker series that we're going to be doing when Sunday School kicks back. It's like, you know, posting that question like, why is it so hard to accept yourself? The scripture I've chosen, am I going to catch flack for it because I'm not interpreting the scripture right? It's like, I interpret it in a specific way, and yes, probably to tailor more of my thoughts, but I provide my reasoning. I'm not going to say this scripture plus my reasoning equals this conclusion. Or no, this question, my answer is this scripture, and leave it at that. No, it's like this plus my own reasoning in, you know, kind of a convincing argumentative structure to believe. And I think we've just lost the art of having a conversation. You know, we've lost the art of just communicating feelings, because a lot of us feel so invalidated by our own feelings because we've received such harsh critiques, criticisms, or what we've interpreted as critiques and criticisms or from so many other people that, you know, we just don't put our feelings out there because, you know, we don't want to deal with all that headache, myself included. But the one thing for you and I to walk away with is you're not in charge of another person's response. You're not. You can't control that. The only thing you can control is your own stake in the conversation. And you would think, but not saying anything is controlling the response. No, it's not. It's actually hardening your own feelings. and saying, my opinion doesn't matter in this conversation. But instead, if you vocalize them and say, and do the proper healthy mechanics, eye statements, all that kind of stuff, then it doesn't matter what anybody else had to say. All that matters is what you said. And you put yourself out there. And that's just a positive aspect to walk away with. And I hope anything I've said in the past 45 minutes has made any kind of sense. But this has just kind of been something that my own brain has kind of dealt with in cycles, but I had that thought while listening to Beaver's EP. And it's like, it just makes me wonder, like, how jaded we've actually become as a society to not allow differing opinions to just form or to just exist. Everybody has to believe that one side is right. It has to be all or nothing. Things can't just exist in a gray area. And that's how life is, because we're one of the most diverse countries in the world. We have people from so many backgrounds, but we still try to squash everybody into this one minority, this one loud minority of people. And it's like, it just doesn't work that way. It just don't. And we just have to get over that, And I honestly believe if we were just, if we just believed what we wanted to without posting it, without sharing it with anybody, I think there'd just be a lot less chaos, in my opinion. And it could just be, the big optimism coming from me. But am I wrong? I mean, could you say I'm wrong? All right, I need to get some new people. Okay, we need a fire. We need a fire. The mist Pokemon. Do I have any other fire Pokemon that is better than... So, like I said, I hope anything I've talked about has made sense within the last hour. But that's just been one of those topics that, people your guys' age need to hear too, because we adults can't just go through and be like, yeah, we know it all. It's like, no, we don't know what we're doing. I sure don't. I'm gonna get rid of Bronzong. Census Gorge back in. You're grass. You're just grass. I don't have any water Pokemon, do I? Water and electric. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of more of them. Fighting. Do I have just fighting? I don't have any fighting. Let's get rid of Ninjask. So, that's kind of where I'm going to wrap up that conversation. But, yeah, it's just one of those things that, I always like talking about life perspectives, if you know me long enough, you know how much I love philosophy and psychology and all that kind of stuff. And I always love it. And I guess there is, I kind of want to study it a little bit more. I guess there is a branch of psychology that's like meshed with theology. I can't remember the specific term, but it does exist, and it's weird. But I want to study it, just because I'm curious on what, because one of the chapters in Winning the War in Your Mind shows, there is a psychological benefit to prayer, but, can the life of me remember what the true psychology behind it is? No. But it's I want to study more about that. And I think just for me as a Christian teacher, it's that's how we need to be teaching the Bible, is because a lot of people question why is reading scripture good? Why is knowing God good? Why should I be praying? It's just because the Bible says so isn't a sufficient answer. I mean, the Bible says, don't kill, people still do it anyway. Or if the Bible says to pray, what's stopping me from not? And to learn how to properly branch the two areas together would be very interesting, in my opinion. That's just, I like weird things as well. So. But, oh well. So there's your rant. There's your Mark rant for today. So we're gonna swap. He sent a switch. Even though I'm more confident than not that he's gonna kill me. So there you go. Because I also think about like stuff. I was like, yep, I'm wrapping up, and it's like, no. But I also think about like the whole Lil Nas X, what is it, like Montenegro song that's caused so much backlash in the, is it more so like the evangelical community? I've heard different bits of that from social media and TikTok and that kind of stuff. And it's like, the first thing I thought of too, which shows kind of the growth pattern, the mature pattern to me, is like, what's the meaning of the song? Yeah, the music video is a little out there, but what's the meaning of it? And I didn't do any research myself, but from what I've seen others research, it's a case of like, he came out as gay and the church rejected him, so now the video is a way to portray how other people are rejecting him. In essence, the backlash that he received is the video coming to life, in essence. And it's like, if people would understand why or where people are coming from, it's the whole like walking in your shoes argument, then I think people could be more understanding. We're just not taught that. We're taught that, you know, this whole I'm right, you're wrong culture, and if you don't like it, I'm gonna fight you on it, instead of, you know, agree to disagree. And I think if we could just relearn that as a society, we'd be in a better spot. It's the old Aaron Hansen argument of like, hey, most wars start with the concept of, hey, you're not me. It's one of those cases where you just hear that like, yeah, it's more true than it's not, and as much as you'd hate to admit it. So, okay, no, I promise. No. Let's argue about the Bible. Let's talk about what the Bible says. No, I'm not qualified by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not qualified enough to have that discussion. So, plus, when it comes to those hot button topics, it's like, if I'm not qualified, nor do I know enough, I'm saying 2 cents. Even if I am, my opinion ain't gonna be nothing for the greater majority. Let's do some fierce first. Oh, I got hurt. Oh, wow, that did a lot of hurt. Yeah, I'm stealing, ain't I? A Clobopus. Well, let's hope I don't die. I'm sure I have more speed. Yeah. You can't just keep switching out Pokemon here. Excuse me, sorry for yawning. Thanks for getting into my bedtime. That's gonna be the other thing too. I do typically go to bed earlier on Saturday because I know I have church on Sunday. So now you're cutting into my bedtime. You guys okay if I go turn up my AC? Just to see if it'll reach. I can feel it a little bit, but I know it's on its lowest setting. But I'm afraid of it. Like I said, it's going to pick up on the mic. So as long as you guys will let me know and are nice about telling me that it's on the mic, if it gets picked up. Well, I'm only going to do it if you want me to, because I'm a people pleaser. Turned it up a stitch. Not a whole lot. So, and I also know, too, with this whole, almost hour-long conversation we've had, I understand it's a pretty sensitive subject, and please take whatever I've said today at face value. Obviously, when it comes to the topics we've talked about, do your own research. Your opinion is just as valid as mine. Just as long as your opinion comes from factual evidence and, there's a source for it. And making sure it's a healthy, moral, ethical source. I think all that still applies. And if it doesn't, or if you feel called out by that, so, but I'm not using this platform to create enemies. Jesus taught me to be friends with my enemies. So if you're an enemy of mine, then I love you. And if you're not, I still love you anyways. But yes, I do want to kind of put that out there. And this isn't a review of the church, or my church, or the denomination. This is all personal opinions. So don't come after my boss or come after my church. Because I said something that you don't agree with and you're going to try and cancel me. But this is just all my opinion. So I mean it with the utmost love. I love you guys, but don't be mean. Excuse me. Whoa, Intellion. Look at the sass on him. So, but I also know if you're in chat and have just been listening, I understand how hard it is to type out what you're thinking or type out what you're feeling because it's also going on a public forum or a public platform, so it's okay. I'm glad you're at least listening, even if you're like, oh, you're listening about 64% of the time. But hey, for her, that's a good day for me. So, no, I'm just kidding. Hope knows I love her dearly. But just, again, take what I say at face value. I'm not the gospel. There's a book for that has 4 gospels, in fact. But they're just some ramblings from a crazy 25-year-old. So, there you go. Before we even started out on this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly. He was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look right at him. But now I can tell just how strong he really is, and what he's got that I haven't. But I'm getting stronger too. Maybe not as fast as you, but fine. Whatever. Thanks for letting me battle you again. And here, I'll heal up your team for you. Thank you, considering you killed almost half my team. I think I know what it is I really want. I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my bro. But it's not just that. I want to beat him. I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion. And I'm going to. My mind's made up. You and me are going to have another battle once I get my gym badge in Surchester. No, that's a... Sorry, is that Captain Falcon? I thought that was Captain Falcon. Why I thought that was Captain Falcon, I don't really know. Corvus Fire? Alright, Chad, take him on. Corvus Squire gets slammed, therefore he must use Spat. Excuse me, sorry guys. This is the warmth in here. I'm dead serious, it's the warmth in here that's making me so sleepy. I'm not suffering as much with fatigue from the vaccine today. I felt pretty alert all day long. But it's the heat in here. Know that. So, but if it gets too much worse, I may have to wrap the stream up at 11. Which is probably what I should do to be a responsible person, but who says I'm responsible? Am I right, chat? You guys know me. Sheezel? I'm gonna do something real quick, hang on. Oh, girder. I get it, because he's carrying a girder. I gotta do something. Sorry. I wanted to try something. Just to see how cool this would be. Okay. You guys will probably see it in a minute. So, sorry. I'm actually kind of curious. Can't remember how much of a delay it is. I think it's like a 30 seconds delay still. I don't think I ran it on low latency. Oh wow, conquer. We'll swap him for Clavopus. Oh, it's not on this one. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, now it's coming in. It's actually so funny. Oh no! Really? All this said. Oh, really? You're just being sassy about it too, Sign? Thank you, Mark. Very cool. I couldn't resist. But yeah, in all seriousness, make sure you hit like on the stream and share it out, just because we need to reach it. If we get 2,000, if we get 200 followers, I will too. No. Well, you're gonna be that stubborn about it. Fine. I can't force you to do it. I'll just go to our 109 fan accounts that I made myself and we'll like the stream. Actually, we'll be funnier too. Hang on a second. Publish. Oh, wait a minute. I know it's here I have to do it. Enter comments queue. That better be. I think that just needs to exist. Can you tell I'm having way too much fun with this? I'm just kidding, I won't do that. Now Hope's gonna click away from the stream and never return because I've showcased her stubbornness. Hey, my uploads are almost done. That's pretty pog. It's only taken almost 10 hours. But to be honest with you though, 10 hours to upload like 12 videos that are all like 2 to 4 gigabytes a piece, that ain't bad. See, my internet can be good when it wants to, it just doesn't happen all the time. Because that's 10 hours worth of uploading at for almost like anywhere from 20 to 30 gigabytes. Really ain't bad. And that's 2-3 gigabytes an hour, which is almost a video. Actually, no, it's been less than a video an hour, so it's been probably closer to 3 gigabytes an hour, which still ain't bad. Actually, no, probably closer to 4, to be honest with you. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty neat. Jesus. Ah, that's hard. Shiny stone. You're just not gonna comment anymore, Hope, because I called you out. Togede Maru? Togede Maru? Is that like the Galar Togepi? No, I've caught a Togepi. Oh, he's a grass Pokemon. No, he's a poison Pokemon. Stop it. Stop! Stop! Done almost 80 damage to me. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Don't kill me. Yeah, better use Slime. Come on and slime, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slime. If you wanna jam. Oh, it's like grass and electric, which is a weird combination to me. As much as I would love to say I'm special. Oh, okay. You know, I at least appreciate the honesty. You know, I can take pride in the honesty there, so... Oh, I love it. Oh, that's funny. Well, hopefully you're getting your cleaning done, and I appreciate you ignoring me then to at least get your cleaning done. I didn't catch him, man. I didn't catch him because he is doing damage. It's one tiny unit. I think I can actually catch him. It seems... I'm definitely swapping him up for somebody. Hello, viewers. It's funny. They teach streamers to interact with their chat, or interact with their streamers. Every time I do, they leave. I'm getting conflicting results. No, I appreciate the 3 people that are watching. Love you all. You guys are beautiful. I just want to play a turn. Yeah, give me that item. Maybe that's what I need to change it to. I'm going to change the stream types to be less so gaming and more so just podcasts. What are you? You like a Pokemon cat or Pokemon Wiggler? You're adorable. I want more of you. Ooh. Interesting. Wait, is that the direction I'm supposed to go? Oh, there's a... okay. I'm done. Sneak. Be a sneaky salamander. Oh, that's not a Sneasel. That's a Ponyard. Go, Clobberpuss! The beat is on button as a mission. Not very effective. Does a third of the... Oh. Okay. I did a lot more now. Oh gosh, damage by recoil. Didn't pay attention to that. Whoa! I'm so sorry for yawning as much, chat. And I don't mean to be yawning because I know that makes you yawn. By the laws of physics. Drop. Can't drop that. Just so ooh, 3 luxury balls. Huh. Voltorb? That's not a Voltorb. What are you? A Sandaconda? Why do you have big eyes? Creeps me out the most. And you're gonna glare at me? I don't like that. Ow, it headbutted me. Rude. It's definitely was cooled down in here, which makes me think. I don't know if it's cool enough for you guys, but it's cool enough for me, so budget. Because I have very strict rules when it comes to my air conditioning. It needs to be as cold as humanly standable. Which is true. My air conditioner, when it's on, runs at 68. Because I like it. Because I am always under the impression that you can always add more layers. Well, I don't know about how bad that has about 6 blankets. But the question is, am I complaining about it? Only slightly, because the blankets are way too small for my 6'2" self. So I need blankets. And not comforters, because those are just too hot when we are in summer. I need blankets. I don't like blanket blankets either. You know what I mean? Can somebody find like the in-between for that and send me an Amazon link from? Just actually buy it for me and then send me the receipt. Because then I will track the package and make sure it gets to me. Cool, thank you. I guess I better heal by. Oh, I should catch this thing to kind of this point. I didn't realize he was that low of health. Same account I use Sandstorm. Oh, that's not his eyes. That's his nose. Huh. I'm stupid. I've seen the eyes on the side of the head. Oh, it appeared to be caught. Whatever. Get anything done today? Did you at least rest and relax today? Somehow, also. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, there's this new TikTok trend that I absolutely love. I can't think of it. Oh, gosh, I feel so stupid. I can't think of what the sound is for it. It's that one where you play, the track plays, and it's like, I can't remember what it's called. Ooh, oh, desktops. Grabby hands. Ugh. What's it called? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, it's the one where like people. It's been there's two creators I've seen use it effectively. It makes me laugh every time. Is it? It's the trend where they like. It's like medical conditions. Like, you know, they say this dude's paralyzed, but he gets up and stretches and the sound plays, and like the unbelief type mindset. Oh, what is it? Oh my gosh, I'm doing such a terrible job explaining it now, so I'm driving me nuts. Oh well. Hopefully you all understood that description. That poor description even. Okay, I'm needing to make a deal with you guys. And this may even be to your guys' discretion. Or much to your guys' irritation. But I'd like to end the stream at 11. I'm tired and I should be going to bed soon, so that way I can go to church or be up and cohesive enough to be for church. So I'm planning to end the stream at 11. But my thoughts going forward, for at least the next couple weeks, is to start streams an hour earlier. So instead of 8 to midnight, it'd be 7 to 11. Just because, like I said, I'm an old man. I go to bed at like 10, 11. So when we get to about this time, it's to be awake. So not okay, but it does make me loopy, especially on a Saturday. You know, Fridays are different, but Saturday. Well, maybe that's just it. Maybe we'll just end at 11 because it's Saturday. So, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Scratch that, because the stream stuff will be changing by the end of the month, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I am going to end at 11, though. Because it is just for today. How did I miss him? Oh. But then we will be back to our normal 8 to midnight next Friday, the 16th. That I promise. No, I don't need to go to camp. I'm good. Did I make it to Sirchester? Oh, it's snowy. Gee, I wonder what gym this road's gonna be. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was a ditto for a second. I wonder what gym this could be. Could this be the snow gym? I don't know, it's rock. Oh, you are adorable. You are not. So, I just need fire. Fire and electric, right? Electric is weak to... Oh, I did that wrong to start with. Oops. Rock, bug, fire, flying, ice. Bug, flying, fire, ice. What do I have? I feel like I had this in the majority of my lineup. Do some checking. It's bug, flying, fire, ice. Fire, ice. Cool, too. Well, let's get this. Bug and flying. So we're going to put you in for Cloudpuss. Club fighting fire. Well, I guess technically you would go back in. You don't. Wait. Check. Oh, because you're good. So that's 4. What are you? Electric and steel? What was it? Oh. Wait, what? No. Oh, Gordy's team is weak against water, grass, fighting ground, and steel. So I didn't have to make all these changes. I should have read it a little bit further. So grass, water, grass, water, fighting ground, and steel. Fighting, the union. Steel, we'll put you in. Wait, where are you? Steel. I'm gonna run with this line. I feel good about it. I want to have my fringe blown to the side in a hair salon too. Okay. Well, I guess let's just head to the gym. Hop's gonna be waiting for us there. Like the absolute tool he is. Okay. They're just gonna let me go right in for the gym challenge? There he is. I lost. I went to pot. There must have been something wrong with my strategy, but I did did just what I've seen Lee do in battles. Here, take it. It's the Rock Leader's gym lead card. You should check out the gym leader you'll have to face too, Gordy. Which is kind of cool. It looks like the difference between Sword and Shield is there's different gym leaders. And me, I gotta figure out what to put on my team once and for all. No more of this doubting. Alright, let's try and get this done. I feel good about it. Let's get this done. If I beat the gym before 11, we'll call it. Man, I can't get over how sleepy I am. That's what happens when you get to be my age, guys. It sucks. Ah, Gus Johnson. I'm sorry, why am I using dowsing rods? Or a trap detector? The reason you'll need is simple. There are invisible pitfalls everywhere in here. If you fall into one, you'll have to start from the last platform you reach. The detector will vibrate when there's a pitfall in front of you. The closer the hole, the stronger the vibration. And there you go, good luck. Can you hear me? Twist it. The vibrations aren't that strong. You're gonna let me avoid that battle, are you? I guess there's a chance to check out the team. Led by the ultimate chin. Hey, cool. My final uploads are done. Huzzah. Now you guys can watch all the YouTube streams finally. It only had to take me 3 weeks to figure out what the heck Facebook wouldn't allow. Which, can I gripe about that for a minute? Facebook doesn't allow more than... I had to do the research on this. Facebook doesn't allow 4+ hour videos. Or it's like over... like over like 6 gigabyte video files. But yet, I can stream on here for 4 to 5 hours, no problem. And I get it, it's processing power. It makes sense. Just let it take its extra time. I am age up. So I can't go down. Well, how am I supposed to get around this? Oh. The big gripe is Facebook wouldn't allow me to do these uploads in an easy fashion because they don't allow more than 4-hour uploads. So I had to cut all the streams up to like 3 hour or like an hour bits. So each stream is like 4 parts long. Which just smells terribly. Wait, how did I get... Oh no, I went straight all the way up to this one. Wait, I'm sorry. How did I get over there? Because I got over there. Really? I'm being impatient. So I have to fight one or the other. Yeah, I just more frustrated that Facebook wouldn't let me delete it. And then when it's in a creator studio, because it's like a failed upload, it won't let me delete it because the file's corrupted and I can't figure out how to properly delete them. Because it just like errors me out from taking care of it properly, which is absolutely stupid. So, but like I said, that's part of my issue I sent in the Facebook servers. Hopefully they'll get back to me. Because I sent that in, it was Wednesday? Thursday? Thursday. No. When did I send it in? Tuesday. Tuesday. It wasn't Wednesday. No, it was Wednesday, because that's when I uploaded Luigi's, pretty much all the Luigi's Mansion playthrough. Oh, so now you're telling me I have to fight both. Which... Phew. So it's already pretty much unlocked 90% of the pitfalls in now. Okay. This is something I hate. I both had to yawn and sneeze, which is just not the best feeling in the world. Indeed. It's on that one. Oh. didn't even let me look. Let's just get this going. This is bad too. I shouldn't be. I think that's part of my issue right now. I shouldn't be getting this. I'm out of it. It's not fair to you guys watching it. I think I will. I'll save it after I'm done here. I at least don't feel like it's fair to all you guys watching. Even if you're just watching it in the background because I'm being quiet. Mainly because of how sleepy I'm getting. It's just not fair to you guys. Okay. Now that I'm this close to finishing this map, I guess I will just... Oh, the Falcon. What the hell? That's not bad. I'm gonna top this map. So do I get these trapped? Who's talking? Is it the... Is it the gym leader? Gordy? Oh, you're Gordy. Hey there, the name's Gordy. I admit, I feel a little bit bad for doing this to you, Gym Challenger, but I'm going to use this match to show the crowd that my Pokemon are unbeatable. So let's get this over with, Challenger. Here we go. The final battle of the night. Feeling good about my boys. That's pretty. Unless we have Chip. What? Slap. No. Because I have chat. Chat's an ultimate chat. So therefore, chat shuffle. Okay. Chat's just the ultimate chat. Slap. Sorry. Shouldn't be singing on the stream. I might get copyright struck. I think that's skill buttons. Shouldn't exist. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, the music, if we're playing it through Spotify or source like that, you're still getting royalties from it. And it really should, in all of my honest opinion. if you're worried about people making money off of it, verify that the streamer is monetized, has monetization enabled, because if they're an unmonetized content creator, you're not gaining anything from it. Plus, your platform would pay you the royalties for it anyway. That's the one part of this whole copyright thing that I hate. Because I get it, you know. Musicians, you know, music creators, they want to make sure that they, you know, people aren't just using their work, but they're getting a value out of it. I get it. But, and they don't want people benefiting out of it. I get that too. But, again, if your content creator is unmonetized, or does not have monetization enabled, they should not be subjected to the copyright issues because they wouldn't be making money off of it to start with. Welcome to my TED Talk. Oh, I get it, cold hustle. I think it sounded just. Excuse me. The only reason I'm doing that because he's going to combat me with his colossal dominance. Go get him, Chad. Holy crud, his health is 306. That's a Dynamax one. Like a giant mountain boulder. Yeah, Dynamax. Of course, gotta fix the little seat. Sorry. It's fire. Kill Chad. Of all the things that would have happened, that was not the thing I was expecting to come. It's the bug side of you, bro. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Let's go. Yep, got that. Let's do this. Savor this pain. Savor your nose pain. I would actually kind of be interested in this version, but I would kind of be interested to see like a more graphic version of these fights, so where like the rock fell on him and now he exploded into millions of ice shards. Just because, you know, look at how honestly kind of interesting it is. Sorry, my vaccine card. Now you get to rub that in. That'll be a new staple of gloating in society. Hey, I got my vaccine card, therefore I'm a cool person and you're not. over gym badge number 6, baby, in the books. Because we're awesome. I just want to climb in a hole. Well, I guess it'd be more like falling. Alright, let's see what kind of battles, once we get to a non-plot zone, then I might grab this. Rules are rules. Take this rock badge. Damn right, rules are rules. This gym badge number 6, baby. Catch Pokemon up to level 50. Don't worry about me. I just need to train harder, that's all. Take this TM and make it Rock Tomb. Rock uniform. I like Kabu, but I'll cheer for that trainer now. Oh, Sonya. That battle was brilliant. That gym leader was tough, but you had no trouble. Sir Chester has some really great restaurants. I've got some things I want to talk to you about, so let's head to a restaurant to celebrate your win. The name of the restaurant is Bob's Your Uncle. And unfortunately, chat, you guys are going to have to wait until the next episode to figure out what Sonya wants to talk about. That's right, I'm that mean. What of it? Come fight me in real life, bro. No, I'm kidding. Please don't fight me. I'm all talk. I'm no battle. So please don't fight me. But that is where I'm going to wrap up for today. Sorry, it's cut just a tiny bit shorter. Like I said, I am very tired and probably should do the responsible thing and get ready for church tomorrow. So I'm going to go do that. So, again, though, thank you for joining me. We will be back next week on our normal schedule. So, Friday, I will be back more than likely 8 to midnight, 8 to noon, 8 to midnight. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But thanks for joining me. Good night, Hope. Good night, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow for church, 10:30 a.m., either in person at our church or online at Bethany United Methodist Church on Facebook. So I'll see you for my mini message. Until then, stay blessed, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.